Hey, this is Alex. Welcome back to my channel. I am a creative illustrator and graphic designer, and I created this channel because I like to draw and give new life to old things. Today's video is a bit different. It's more of a meditative journey than a tutorial. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm not gonna walk you through the whole video. It's just my way of inviting you to take a break and grab your pencils or your paints, grab some coffee and some tea, and just have a nice evening or morning or night. I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks along the video. I'll write them down in the somewhere on the video, but when I'm recording this is March 8th, which is the International Women's Day, and I was thinking why am I not taking a break? I've been working a lot, and I know a lot of you work hard, especially creatives tend to overwork and prioritize work more than their personal needs, I feel like. Just because our work doesn't feel like real work, it feels like, oh, I'm just doing my passion, so I'm just gonna keep on doing it. And before you know it, you've been working for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours without taking many breaks or without eating, and that's not very healthy. No matter what you're doing, work is work. Even if it's your passion, I feel like this is a trap, and we should aim to find some balance between work and between our own needs and our personal time. And today, this is my way of creating that personal time, and it's just a short video, 15-20 minutes, to take some space for yourself, maybe just, color in some coloring book, eat something, take a minute, and I'm gonna let the music from the background guide you and just soothe this moment. For these plant pots that I've been painting, I've used a mix of markers and watercolor paints. I never used watercolors on something like this, and I was like, okay, let's give it a thought. I had this Faber-Castell watercolors since forever, and I didn't get a chance to use them, so this was the perfect time to try them out, and it worked really good. As you can see here, I'm using a watercolor paintbrush, like the ones you fill with water, and I'm just applying pressure to create the leaves and then take off the pressure to create really thin lines. And this comes with practice, and maybe in the beginning it won't come out like this. I still sometimes get it wrong, and my lines end up really bulky, but that's okay. It's your painting. Do it however you feel like doing it. As you can see here, I am slowly lining and slowly creating some leaves. I've been using a mix of greens and blues, and I'm just randomly painting in some leaves. I didn't have a design in mind. This was a really fun project. I had a small collection during Christmas for some kind of different Christmas trees. I just took some small terracotta pots, and instead of a Christmas tree, I added some pine cones. So you had these little Christmas trees like that would sit on your office desk, or it was a really fun way to gift someone a special gift, and it was a sustainable gift as well, and that's something I'm passionate about, and I'm always striving to find new ways in which I can be more mindful of the things that I create and the things that I use in my day-to-day life. Here I started adding in some little red dots like berries, and I just play with it. I didn't really have a design in mind. I just kind of picked up the brush, picked up the colors, and went in and allowed myself to just create and just explore what I wanted to do. And you can see here I'm adding some hearts, and I just added and kept adding stuff until I felt like it was done. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and this format, and I hope you have a relaxing painting, drawing session, or maybe you just sat and listened to the music and enjoyed that, and maybe you just watched me painting this terracotta pot. Thank you for that if you did. I'm very grateful, and I'm happy you took this time for yourself. I know it tends to feel so strange to just take time and do nothing. We think it's doing nothing, just sitting around or painting, or in general doing these creative things. If we don't make it like a profitable thing, we feel like, okay, what's the point? But the point is allowing yourself to enjoy this thing you're doing just because you enjoy it, not because it makes you money or because it brings you fame or whatever. It's just enjoying something for the purpose of enjoying it. In our society, unfortunately, we can see that most of our hobbies and most of the things we enjoy doing, if it's not with a end goal, like, okay, I need to put this on Etsy or whatever platform and make money, then what am I even doing? So I applaud you for taking this time for yourself and just exploring what you like doing. And if that means you just sat at your office or in your bed and just watched this, or you just listened to the music in the background and you read, or you just stared at the wall, awesome. You did an awesome thing for you today. So pat yourself on the back, and until the next video, and until we hear and see each other again, I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week, month, and I hope you always find some time for yourself, and I hope you always make some time for your creativity. Even if it's for 5 minutes, it makes a huge difference. So until next time, bye!